Hello, everyone. I'm Michael Memis here on Ithaca College Esports Twitch channel, and we got the NBA 2K tournament. It's going to be 6 players, 3 total rounds, and I'm excited to call it. We have our first matchup today. It's between Noah and Eric. Noah is playing with the Knicks, Eric with the Bucks, and they chose it basically doing 3 random teams, and Eric got a little bit lucky getting the Bucks. Noah ended up with the best team being the Knicks. These teams are the 3 and 4 seeds in the East, so should be a very good matchup out here. Starting lineup for the Knicks is has Emmanuel Quickly instead of Alfred Payton, something that Tom Thibodeau doesn't do, but and also Derrick Rose in the starting lineup, so a little different than normal starters. Bucks with their regular lineup of Giannis, Lopez, Middleton, Holiday, and DiVincenzo as a slam right away by Giannis, who does a lot of them. Rose goes in, and he gets his layup blocked, but Randall recovers. Playing on 75 game speed, which is why it may look a little quicker than when you play it. 3-minute quarters, and that's a foul by Giannis Antetokounmpo on RJ Barrett, who's improved his free throw shooting a lot this season. Makes the first one. And he greens the second one. And we're playing on NBA 2K21 on the Xbox One, if you're wondering what game this is. Chris Middleton now with the corner, guarded by RJ Barrett. And because of the shortened quarters, there may not be as many substitutions, but the Knicks do have a lot of depth, so I could see maybe them having a little deeper bench today than the Bucks. As Giannis gets fouled by Nerlens Noel, and that's Giannis, not a great free throw shooter, but he is at the line. And he made the first one, and he will make the second, so 4-2 Bucks. Now Rose taking it up the court. He's trying to go in. And Noel, he's not going to take a 3 there, so they left him wide open. He's trying to post up Brook Lopez, and he will hit the baby hook shot. Now Giannis threw a long pass to DiVincenzo in the corner, and he's going to try to put some moves on quickly. He's not able to. Now Holiday up top. And a tough contested shot by Rose, but that goes in. 6-4 Bucks. And we have 6 people in this tournament. It's going to be the winners advance, and the top one with the most points differential will get a bye to the final round. And a nice fadeaway by Randall in the post. Randall love hitting those tough shots, and he's done a lot this season, and one of the best players in the NBA right now. DiVincenzo with a green from mid-range, 8-6 Bucks. It's weird. We haven't really seen any threes from either of these teams. I know the Knicks aren't the best three-point shooting team, and the Bucks have Giannis, but they do have some good three-point shooters. That's a steal by Holiday to DiVincenzo, and DiVincenzo dunks it over Emmanuel Quickly. 10-6 Bucks. Rose frantically going up the court, trying to put the moves on Holiday, but Holiday's a great defender, so going to be tough for him to get past. Tries to drive in, fakes, hits the layup. Nice shot. Rose with that, you see that bronze pump fake maestro badge, so that helps him with those shots. Now Holiday trying to penetrate. Now gives to Giannis, who's getting guarded by Randall, and he completely fakes out Randall and dunks it home. Giannis causing big problems for the Knicks today. Rose driving in, and he will take a contested layup, and good and one. Big and one for the Knicks, 12-10 Bucks. And it looks like both teams have auto subs on, so the Knicks put in their bench. Reggie Bullock, Alec Burks, Obi Toppin, and Taj Gibson come in, and looks like they are going to change those auto subs or put the subs back in so that the starters can play the entire game.
Oh, wait, there's fatigue, too.
There is fatigue, though, so you see the starters have about 80 energy for them, but they're going to try to put in some subs. It looks like they're going to turn. Oh, they have fatigue on. Okay. And so no Giannis in. We'll see what the Bucks offense does. They just have Middleton and other starters. Portis now inside on Taj Gibson, the former Knick. Burks with the steal. He's going down the court. Will he lob it? No, he will go and take it in for the layup. Thought was going to lob it to Toppin, but decided to just take the layup. Now 7 seconds left in the quarter. Portis taking it on Gibson. He missed the layup, but is fouled. So 2 free throws here to try to tie up the game. Oh no, a bad camera angle. He had to shoot with just looking at Taj Gibson. But ties it up and now takes the lead. 3.6 seconds left. Let's see if the Knicks can get a final shot. Not known for his long range, but he takes it. Oh, they're going to to call a timeout. They heard what I said about Peyton shooting threes, and they called a timeout. And they still have Mike Woodson on the sidelines, though he did sign with Indiana as their head coach. So not updated yet, but Tibbs is still the head coach for the Knicks. But Mike Woodson has moved on. And Noel tries to inbound it. And Rose there. And he takes it. He drives to the left side. Corner three. No good. So 14-13, a close game at the end of the first quarter. A very quick quarter with that game speed and that less time. Not a lot of time for me to breathe, but really enjoying this. And, of course, this is the charity power-up. So make sure to donate. And, yeah. And we have, if you donate, there's also a raffle at the end of this. So more incentive for you to donate besides being for a good cause. And Rose with the crossover. And Barrett for three. He's wide open, and he just misses in and out. Chris Middleton takes it up. He passes it to DiVincenzo, to P.J. Tucker, getting guarded by Barrett. That's a little bit of a mismatch. And DiVincenzo for three. He's off, but Portis gets the offensive rebound on Noel, but Noel gets a nice shot contest and gives it to Barrett up the court. And Barrett with a contested layup and good. He's been very good at hitting those contact layups this year. Much better than his rookie season. Now Bryn Forbes takes it up, and he gets into the paint, and he's trying to take it on Noel. Now Middleton has it up top with Barrett guarding him. Oh, but he gets a little past, a little bit forward, and gives it to Portis. Portis gets blocked by Noel. He's had a lot of those this year. He's top 10 in the league in blocks. And Portis misses a layup. He's not looking good out there. Missing all those shots. And now Rose has it up top, getting a screen from Randall, pick and roll, and he takes it in for the layup, gets past P.J. Tucker, who's a very versatile defender, and the Bucks have to call a timeout. 17-14 Knicks here in the second. And this is almost as low scoring as regular Knicks games when we actually have regular time. The Knicks are a very good defensive team, so not as low as this, but Knicks are known for their great defense, and Noel showed that in the last possession. Giannis back in. He's going to try to drive in, it looks like. They're just like packing the paint like the teams do in the playoffs to beat the Bucks. And a foul on Giannis, second of the game, and he has to watch it because 6 fouls are out of the game. If there's a third one, they may get taken out for the rest of the half. Peyton takes it up. Oh, a nice crossover, and he hits the layup. Peyton doing something. Peyton said, I guess a good season against Milwaukee. Not against other teams, really, but Milwaukee, he's had a good season, and drive in by Holiday, and that's contested by Toppin, and no good. And Peyton taking up the court. Gibson out on the outside. He's not going to be shooting that one. Toppin in the corner. He's probably not going to shoot that either. Not a lot of three-point shooting out there, except for Burks. And Burks out there, the 1 3-point shooter. And Peyton in the corner. No good. He can't really hit threes at all. Giannis now takes it up to DiVincenzo. He has a lane, and he dunks it home. Nice game by DiVincenzo so far. He's 6 points. Peyton now taking it up. And it looks like Bullock is in. I thought that was Noel, but that's Bullock. So he could shoot threes. Toppin in, and he's blocked by Giannis. And DiVincenzo takes it up to Connaughton in the corner. He shoots the three, and no good. I'm surprised he missed that. He's a good three-point shooter. But then offensive rebound for the Bucks, and Holiday has it now. And almost loses it, but Connaughton gets it. Holiday's open up top, but they don't pass it to him. It's 2 seconds left in the shot clock, and I don't know what's happening. And a shot clock violation, 5 seconds left to go in the second. A lost possession by the Bucks, and I'm sure they're... And now Peyton has it. 2 seconds, 1 second, and he gets it off in time. Good! And a buzzer beater by Alfred Payton. The Knicks up 21-16 at halftime. Upset in the making. So we got 47 hours to go in the donation stream. We have about, looks like a good amount of the goal has been reached, 34.78%, but keep those donations coming. Looks like we're at halftime, and Knicks have the lead, and they've beaten the Bucks a couple times this season, but the Bucks, they have the talent to come back in the second half. As got the starters back in now, starting the second half. Rose is 7 points this game. He's having a really good job. He's doing a really good job penetrating in the paint, and Holiday's a really good defender, but Rose is a pretty shifty guy, even at his old age. And Barrett now taking it on Middleton, and he slams it home. The Knicks are getting inside very well this game. As Giannis has kind of been the point guard this game. It's not really been Holiday, because Giannis is kind of like a point forward, and he could do everything. He's also, when driving, when you get that momentum, that's hard to guard. Middleton trying to post up Barrett, and he will take it in, and he fakes, and he hits the layup. Nice job by Middleton being crafty on the inside. Now Rose taking up. He's getting guarded by Holiday. Kind of like a little bit of a half-court press. Not completely, and he's trying to put the spin cycle on Holiday. Nice screen, and Barrett for three. That's not going in. That was very contested. Middleton taking the mid-range, and that is good. Decides not to drive in there, takes the open shot, and now it's a three-point game. Rose gets past Holiday, tries to drive in on Giannis. No foul called despite some contact, so Lopez gets a rebound. Dangerous pass up court to DiVincenzo to Giannis for the dunk. A one-point game, and Giannis has his takeover. This is bad news for the Knicks, good news for the Bucks. It's going to mean increased abilities for Giannis. And a pass inside for Randall. He hasn't done much today, but he gets his dunk, his fourth point of the game. Giannis to Middleton, and he's going to take it in. A layup, not good, but the foul by R.J. Barrett, his first of the game. Middleton hits the first. And that one is good. So 25-24, a one-point game once again. This is very close and kind of expected with the shortened quarters and that heightened game speed. It's not easy to get a big lead and could come down to a buzzer beater possibly. They're trying to get a pick and roll with Noel, not really getting to work, but they get it. But Giannis out of position, they get it to Noel for the dunk. So a minute left in the third quarter, and the Knicks back up by 3. Now the Bucks have some of their bench in. Bryn Forbes is in. And it looks like Giannis is center. I think I have that correct. Yeah, Giannis is center for them. So he's a small ball center. Takes the 3, and it is good. Giannis, not a great three-point shooter, but he does tie the game with that 3. And it's going to be a little bit mismatch. I know Noel is pretty athletic, but Giannis is Giannis, and he's playing center right now. Pick and roll with Randall. Not really sets the pick, but again, fools Tucker. Keeps using the big man, and it's not really working so far. Now Connaughton has it. Trying to shake up quickly. Connaughton not known for his great dribbling moves. Giannis now on Randall, and he crosses him up for the dunk. Yeah, that's not very surprising. Giannis is just such a beast, and it's tie game. Rose taking up the court. Probably will be the last possession unless they take one early. No shot clock. Just kind of handling it. Oh, they call a timeout, trying to figure out how to play. They do have a lot of timeouts left, so it doesn't hurt to burn one. And as always, you could follow the Ithaca Esports on Twitter at Ithaca Esports, Ithaca Esports on YouTube, at Ithaca Esports on Instagram, and Ithaca College Esports on Facebook.
Also to support the club, you can if you have Amazon Prime and a Twitch account, you can subscribe for free for 1 month, which means you get our cool emotes like our funny little grill man, and you can support the club.
Yes, I've seen that grill man one that Jay has, and it's a very fun one. So I do recommend you subscribe if you have it. If not, you can just follow the page, and so you can watch our streams. And so they're showing the assist of the game. I'm not sure which one this is. It looks like it's that one to Giannis for the dunk. Not a lot of great assists this game, I'll be honest. Not really any flashy passes, no lobs. 29-29 going to the fourth, though. It's going to be down to the wire, as neither team has their full starters in, but they have some starters in. As nice job by DiVincenzo. He's a star under him? He's not a star. I don't get that. But whatever. I guess he's one of the stars on the court because it's just him and Holiday have the starters. But Middleton doesn't have a star, so that really doesn't make sense. I'm not sure what 2K is doing. Anyway, Randall taking it in the post. And he's going to try to get on Tucker, and a contested shot, but that's good. Nice little shot up close. Randall now has 8 points. He's kind of heating up, same as Giannis in the second half. And Holiday almost gets a backcourt trying to do some dribble moves. A lot of crossover this game, not really doing much except for like Giannis's one. Tucker now is in the corner with Randall on him. Oh, but he crosses him up. No, not really. He's kind of slow. That's once rebounded by Noel, and Knicks have a chance to take the lead. Randall's wide open. And he gets it with good and one. I probably shouldn't be saying this with giving them strategy, but yeah, I call it how I see it. And Randall up. The players are getting a little tired. There's only 2 minutes left, so all stars should be in soon. I think they may all. No, they're not in all yet. I know the Bucks have Tucker in, and the Knicks have Hayden in. And Middleton from 3 from the corner, no good. And now the Knicks with a chance to expand their lead quickly up the court, and he dunks it on Drew Holiday. A big dunk for the Knicks rookie, and it's a 5-point game. And Giannis isn't in for the Bucks, so this is a chance for the Knicks to expand their lead. It's a 3-point game now after the Holiday dunk, though. See, the Knicks are shooting a little better on field goals this game, which just kind of helps them with their lead, and some offensive rebounds for both teams, so that also helps. The Bucks have had a few. Barrett in the corner tries to set a pick on Middleton. He's trying to drive in. Oh, he had a lane. He didn't take it, but Randall for 3. He misses. Bucks have a chance to tie it if they get a 3. And remember, Giannis is on the bench, so he's going to be well rested when he comes back in, so that will be Knicks need to make sure they have a lead when he comes in at least. Lopez has it to Middleton. He's open for mid-range, and he misses. He was wide open and just choked the shot. That is huge with a minute to go. Payton has it with Lopez on him. A little bit of a mismatch, and Knicks call a timeout. I don't think they should have done that because now the Bucks can put Giannis back in. So I guess Giannis will be back in for the Bucks. They could have had another possession without him. A little late to put Giannis in the game, but now you got the starters back in, and that's big. Yeah, don't put in Thanasis instead of Giannis. That would be a bad mistake. Knicks on the ball, though, 14 seconds. Player of the game, Derrick Rose. The game's not over yet, so that's a little bit confusing because if the Bucks win, why would Rose be player of the game? I don't get this when 2K does that. Anyway, Randall open inside, and he dunks it. Giannis got caught up top. Now Holiday is going to take it up, and Middleton gets it. Gives it to Lopez. Giannis in the corner. He's going to drive in. Gives the lob to Lopez. That's the assist of the game. That is good. You don't expect Giannis to be given the lobs. You expect him to be receiving, but he gives one there. Knicks take it. The Bucks do not have to foul. There's a good amount of time left, but Knicks score here. The Bucks will start having to chuck some threes up. And confusing foul here. It makes the shot clock go from 12 to 14. I think just trying to get a steal there. Not 8 seconds left on the clock. Rose trying to cross up Holiday, but good defense there. And if he makes that, he misses it. Bucks have a chance to tie it. 15 seconds left. They call a timeout. Got some good three-point shooters out there. Connaughton, DiVincenzo can shoot. Lopez is called Slash Mountain for a reason. He used to not be able to shoot. Now he can. And you also got... Oh, it looks like the Knicks are putting Ntilikina in. That's what something that tips. Oh, it looks like they're not. They're going to put it in. Nope. Okay. They're going to keep in their starters. Bucks call a timeout. Now, they're out of timeout, so if they're not able to inbound it or they have to call a timeout later, they're going to get a technical foul if they call a timeout. But now the Bucks have it. Can't call another timeout. They have to get it inbounded, and they get it to Giannis, who's going to drive in for the dunk, so they're going to have to foul here because it's a one-point game. And they do foul, and Derrick Rose is fouled, and he's not a bad free throw shooter, but they do have the home court advantage, so they have a little bit of pressure. That first one is good. Second one is also good, so 3-point game, 12 seconds left. They can't call a timeout. They have to just drive up the court. And a long pass to midcourt to Giannis. Gets to Middleton. He's driving out, trying to find an open shot. And he shoots it. Middleton for the buzzer. It's good! It's good! But the officials will have to review to see if it is good in time. It looked live like it was in time, but we'll have to see the official review. He was not even set. He had to just turn around and shoot it. Let's see the replay. The competitors are leaning in to see whether it's good or not, and no good! No good! Wait, call over. Why is Tibbs was mad for a second, but now he's celebrating. He's high-fiving his team. I guess he wanted them to play more minutes. He loves playing them 40 minutes a game. So a 40-37 final. Dramatics at the end. A shot that just misses hitting it. I'm not sure how far off it was, but a great game here. And we have another game coming up soon, but what a great start to the 2K tournament. Lots of dramatics. So Noah is moving on. He upsets Eric, and he will get on to the next round. It's a 3-point win, so probably going to have to play the second round. Probably won't get a bye to the final, but we'll see what happens in the other games. We could have closer games in the other ones. It looks like they got VC earnings from this as well, which is nice. I'm sure whoever's Xbox this is, they're probably happy. They're getting some like 150 VC for playing a game or whatever, 250 VC. I forget what it is. You don't get a lot for playing Play Now games. And as always, you could subscribe in between games. If you could subscribe if you have a Twitch. If you have an Amazon Prime, you could get a free Twitch sub. If you want to just do it on your own, you can. You can also follow Ithaca Esports on Twitter at Ithaca Esports, YouTube Ithaca Esports, Instagram at Ithaca Esports, and Facebook Ithaca College Esports. So follow and like or whatever you want to do, and keep tuning in. We got a lot of great Twitch streams throughout the year, and this is for charity. So donate.
Thanks, guys. That was really fun.
And it looks like we're going to have another matchup coming up soon. They're going to clean the controllers, though, to be safe. Obviously, there's COVID. So it's...
All right, friends, we are almost set to set up the link to Make-A-Wish. I just got it, so if you plan to donate to Make-A-Wish, yeah, just one sec.
Are you playing? Yeah, I'm not playing Bruno. Who's up?
Oh, that's fine. You can
Am I
play me.
playing?
You can play me. Yeah. Were you a different time slot?
Yeah, I'm 12:30.
All right, what's the names of our next players?
I don't think we have both
Oh,
yet.
you could switch with them.
Oh yeah, you want to just switch so you start to play?
Yeah,
Okay,
that
let's do that.
sounds fair.
So what's the names we got for our next players?
That's fine.
I don't care. I'll be
I'm
here.
Molly.
Molly.
And Dan.
Okay.
So you won.
So we got Molly and Dan in the next matchup, and they're going to be facing each other for a spot in the next round. And as always, it's going to be 3 randoms, so they won't get to choose their team, even if they had a favorite. But they will get to choose of the 3 randoms they pick. And you can't be an All-Star team. You can't be Team USA either. Kind of unfair if you do that. Let's see who they get.
You guys each go to one side. Perfect. And then, but don't hit A yet. Hit B real quick.
Oh, what happened?
Yeah, it started. We're just gonna have to back out real quick.
Well, that's an accidental thing. That's not what the teams are going to be, probably.
Ross, we know you like the Raptors, but I don't know if you'll have that today.
Yes, please.
No, it's all good. Not the best interface. If you hit the start button.
Yeah, if you just press.
Then one more time. Same button one more time.
We're on Ithaca College Esports Twitch stream.
From those 3 random teams, you'll pick
Okay, cool.
which team you want to play.
I'm Mike Mouse. I'm happy to be calling this. This was it's fun to do. I haven't really called any esports before, except for truly esports people playing each other. But this is very fun.
Over to the other side, and then we're gonna hit X. So you hit X one time, and then that's your first team, and then do it 2 more times.
Okay, so
So the Heat for you. And then hit it again because the USA teams don't count.
USA teams does not count. The first.
And then the Wizards. So just remember these teams you got
Okay.
yourselves, and then hit X one more time. The Cavs and the Blazers, and then hit X one more time. Just remember those teams. So between those 3 teams you got, pick the one you think would be the best.
Okay, I want the Cavs.
The Nets are really good.
Okay, I want the Nets.
Yeah, I would go with the Nets. I would not go with the Cavs. And then what'd you get? You got this, the Trailblazers, and
Heat. Yeah.
the Heat. I would go between the Trailblazers and the Heat.
Okay, how do I get back to this?
Just press LTRT.
Trust me, be the Trailblazers.
Yeah, I'd be the Trailblazers.
So it looks like we got the Trailblazers Nets. Going to be a battle with some great explosive point guards. And also a team full of players that has. Looks like the Nets are injured, though, so they don't have James Harden on their team. Yeah, we could skip the 2K TV.
Hit the start button again.
Yeah.
I forgot these games had those things.
Yeah, you get some free VC if you answer some questions. I remember doing that because I was like scrounging for VC.
One more time.
Okay, so it looks like they're gonna go with their regular lineups. The Nets, obviously, as I mentioned earlier, they are missing James Harden, so that is a little bit that helps the Heat a little bit, but still the Nets do have a little bit of a talent advantage out there with Kevin Durant and Kyrie Irving and Joe Harris is a great three-point shooter as well, but the Heat are the defending Eastern Conference champions. Of course, the Nets were mostly injured last year. They didn't have Kyrie. They didn't have Durant. Harden was still a Rocket, so very different team out there. And you see the Nets are the top seed in the East right now, and the Heat, I believe, are 7th in the East, or 6th. You see the players getting ready for this game, and should be a great matchup here. It's good we haven't had any two lopsided teams, but that we've, because of the 3-team thing, you're usually the team that at least is competitive. And David Aldridge with the sideline report.
We're probably going to.
Okay.
I really appreciate it. Thank you.
The biggest one is X is to shoot,
Okay.
the stick is to move, and then this is to do little dribble moves, and then A is to pass the ball.
See the starters: Irving, Bruce Brown, Joe Harris, Kevin Durant, and DeAndre Jordan for the Nets. And you got Hero, Robinson, Ariza, I think Butler, and Adebayo for the Heat. So, as seen earlier, seems like they're less experienced with the game, but still going to be good if they're both a similar skill level. And Joe Harris up top, 8 seconds left on the shot clock. 2 seconds left, 1 second left, and he shoots it, and he just gets it in at the buzzer. Durant with a layup. Nets burn time on that possession, and now the Heat have it. They have to inbound it to midcourt to Kendrick Nunn and to Butler on the inside, and he will pump fake it. Offensive 3 seconds. I almost said it, but yeah, you can't be in 3 seconds in the paint. And once he pump faked, you're just waiting there. And now the Nets have it. They're going to try to inbound it, maybe. Yes, to Bruce Brown, taking it up. Brown usually on the bench, but because of Harden's injury, he is starting. And he's kind of been a revelation for the Nets this year. He wasn't expected to do much, but he's been a solid role player for this team. They've had a lot of guys step up, especially after that Harden trade when they traded some of their depth. And Durant is fouled. He does not hit the layup, though, but Bam Adebayo with his first shooting foul. And now some free throws for KD. KD, one of the best free throw shooters in the NBA. Yep. Okay, first free throw is, it's late, but it is good. I'm a little surprised that went in. It was not good timing on that free throw. 3-0 Nets, though, and Spoelstra is Spoelstra's confused as well.
Oh, okay. Awesome.
Another free throw, and that one, a pretty good release, and that one is good. So 4-0 Nets.
Okay.
Heat looking to get on the board.
Number 7.
And a pass to Butler in the corner. He's going to drive in. He's going to shoot. That is very late, and that is no good. And Joe Harris taking up guard. He's not really a point guard, and he's about to get the 8-second violation. He does not. Now he's going to take it. He is wide open. He does not shoot it. Jordan has it inside, and he gets fouled. And that's not even a purpose foul. Looks like we got a new follow. Brett the Jet 8998. So thank you for following. And we got some great content here, so glad you followed. Kyrie Irving now with it. And that is no good. They now have timing on layups. They used to not have that, and that would cause it to miss. And Jordan trying to put on some moves. Not very athletic center. Joe Harris now driving in, and he pump fake. He's going to get 3 seconds. He does not. He gets uncontested and no good. And okay. And Adebayo has it. He's going to give it to Jimmy Butler, he's going to drive on DeAndre Jordan. A little bit of mismatch. Adebayo takes it inside. He's going to pass to Ariza, and he takes the contested layup. No good. Rebounded by the Nets. And I don't know what Ariza's doing. He's just waiting back there. Okay, now he's coming up.
Yep, there we go. That's what I want.
Robinson now trying to guard. He does not guard. Brown with the layup. Contested, no good. And the Heat going to take it up with Jimmy Butler. 0 points for the Heat today. Oh, he's wide open, and that is no good. Not a good release. But Robinson is a great shooter, so gets more open shots. I'm sure he's going to make some, especially as the release gets better. Kyrie Irving now, a behind-the-back pass to DeAndre, and he gets stripped by Butler. What a play. Butler, a great defender. Robinson taking it up. But a contested three, and a nice rebound by Butler. He had a chance, he did not take it. Oh, he is fouled by Kyrie Irving, so free throws. We'll see if these free throws are on time. Dan's had a little bit of struggles with timing the shots, but we saw with Durant, there's a late one and it got good, so he can still make it if it's not a good timing. That's a little bit early, no good. Uh-oh, that's never sounds good.
For some reason, the ad slide just got big.
Uh-oh. That's not good. And that one is good. Nice release there. So 4-1. Miami finally gets on the board at the end of the first. It's going to be a low-scoring game here. I don't know if any team will break 20, but we'll see. Sorry. That sounded meaner than it came out. Reverse layup by DeAndre. Maybe they will get to 20. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Oh, that is a 3. And that was not a bad release, but no good because contested. 6-1 Brooklyn at the end of the quarter. I don't think this pace will keep up, but if it did, it would be 24-4. But I don't think that's going to end up being the final score. Don't worry.
While pointing at them, like with this stick a little bit, it'll pass them the ball, and then you can shoot and get a little better shot.
I'm not this bad at real basketball. Just putting that out.
I'm not gonna lie, when we originally signed up, we thought it was still the real basketball tournament.
Hey, well, listen, you're not doing too bad, so don't worry about it.
Okay, Heat with the ball. They're going to try to make this deficit a little less, and don't think any subs came in. And Adebayo in the paint. He's going to take the layup on Jordan, and that's no good. Jordan, a pretty still good defender. He's not good at much else, but he still can do lobs, and he still can defend all right in the paint. He just can't guard anything outside. Durant now has the ball to Irving. Irving trying to post up Adebayo. He's going to try to do some spin. He's a very good, crafty ball handler. And he tries to fade away, and that is no good. But Jordan with the rebound. Oh, a steal is second. Oh, wait, nope, not a steal. And Jordan has an open layup, and that is good. DeAndre Jordan, the MVP of this game. It doesn't seem right, but I guess it's happening.
Awesome.
Jordan going back to, I guess, his Lob City days? I don't even know. And a contested shot by Butler. That is no good. A couple contested shots by the Heat. Maybe you're going to want to move the ball around to try to get some more open shots. And Bruce Brown takes it inside a contested shot. No good. Jordan with another rebound. He's just a beast out there. Jeez. And they said the Nets need a center. I guess not. DeAndre Jordan just dominating. Takes the layup. No good, though. So maybe they do need a center now. Butler now has it. Nunn to Robinson. He is wide open. Doesn't take it. Nunn takes a contested shot. That is no good. Nets with the rebound, 8-1 right now. Heat having trouble scoring the ball. Nets dominating inside. Harris with the layup, another domination inside. Now Heat have it again. Give it to Robinson. Butler's open, and Robinson takes the open shot. That should be good. That is good. The Heat with a jump shot. They're 1 for 9 right now, but they're going to be improving that as the game goes on. Nets have a little bit better efficiency, 4 for 10. They've taken a lot of layups this game. The Heat have settled for a little more jump shots. DeAndre Jordan's menacing presence inside. So Adebayo guards Jordan. And another layup by Jordan. That is good. Jordan putting Adebayo in a blender. I don't think it's something we see in real life, but this is a video game. And Butler with a jump shot. That is no good. I thought it was going to be good. Adebayo with the rebound. He's passing out to Robinson. He's wide open. No good. Not a good timing, but he was wide open. Adebayo with another rebound. He's mad that DeAndre's scoring all these points. He takes a contested layup. No good. Still 12-3 Nets. And Irving's wide open. He decides to drive in, and he hits the contested layup. Irving's so good at those layups. Heat have it again. And a dangerous pass a little bit. Now it gives to Ariza, who drives in. Takes a contested layup, and that is good. Heat are on a little bit of a roll. They've hit 2 of their last 3. 14-5. It's getting a little high scoring. I was wrong about the 20-point thing, obviously. Bruce Brown now has it, and that's a traveling violation. You don't see that often in 2K, but a little bit of a glitch trying to pass it, and I think it threw off their own hands. Something like that. I don't even know.
I like quickly made sports games like this because you get to see their eyes.
He's open.
Their
Shoots
eyes,
it.
like, bug
No
out when they're
good.
moving too fast.
14-5. Brooklyn at the half. Robinson's really struggled. He's had some open shots. He's just not made them. And if he hits some of those, it would be a little bit of a closer game. But DeAndre Jordan dominating. And the Nets lead at the half. But didn't expect that first part. Second part, I kind of expected a little more because the Nets, the talent level. And we were just blocking Shaquille O'Neal or Kenny Smith in that halftime show, which is very funny. Anyway, you see the stats. The Nets have much better field goal percentage. And the Nets have a good amount of, or the Heat have a good amount of, I think, rebounds. I think that was. I forgot what that was. It was too quick. Anyway, that's the end of halftime. And we're heading to the second half. Heat have to get themselves going. And look, a nice halftime performance by a bicycle person who's on one wheel. That's kind of dangerous. I don't know if I'd do that. Heat have it now. They have it for the first, because the Nets won the tip. They have it for the second, third quarters. And Adebayo is open, but Robinson with another shot, and he gets that one, a contested shot, but he finally makes it. A nice timing there. He has 7 shots today, but he hits a second, so now it's 14-7. It's getting closer. And Adebayo with a weird jump, and Durant with a contested layup, no good. Heat get the rebound. They have a chance to get it within 5. Ariza takes it. Robinson in the corner. He shoots a 3. Ooh, no good. Thought he had it. He wasn't too far contested. And Jordan trying to put on the moves. Bruce Brown is open. He's going to try to drive in, and the contested layup, no good, but the foul. A shooting foul by Trevor Ariza, and Bruce Brown will go to the line. We'll see how these free throws go. As always, follow Ithaca Esports. I have Ithaca College Esports on Facebook, Ithaca Esports on Instagram, Ithaca Esports on YouTube, and at Ithaca Esports on Twitter. And this is all for a good cause, so make sure to donate.
I just made a tweet, and then I forgot you have to put the little period before you tag someone.
Oh, no. Now Kendrick Nunn taking it, and I guess those free throws were hit. Robinson with another contested shot, and that is good. Robinson is heating up. And he is a great shooter, so I get why they're using him to try to catch up. Brown has it open inside, but he takes a weird running away layup, but he does make it. 18-9 Nets. See, the shooting percentage has gone up for the Heat. Still not great, but it's at 24. And another open shot for, no good. That one was his best shot so far. His most open, good release. Surprised that one missed, but 2K is kind of weird. Jordan with the mid-range. Let's see if he takes it. He won't take it because he can't make mid-ranges. Just can't hit anything outside of 3 feet. Joe Harris passed it outside to Kevin Durant. And a contested shot, but that's good. Durant is great at hitting difficult shots. I'm sure he has a badge for that. I can't see that. And a dangerous pass up court, but it does get to Nunn. He shoots a 3, and that is no good. Nets have it looking to expand this lead, and a dangerous pass by Jordan again. Pump fake, I guess. Joe Harris has it up top, and they just keep jumping the Heat. They have the jumps today. Contested shot, no good. Heat have it. And Butler taking it up, and wide open is Robinson, and that one will be no good, but Adebayo gets the rebound. Ariza has it, takes the 3, no good. Nets have it again. And Bruce Brown has it in the corner. He's going to try to drive in. Nets have drawn a lot of drives today. They haven't really shot any jump shots. But a block, and I guess it went off the Nets, so a Heat ball. As I guess Kuka has another sponsor, of course. I'm not surprised. Anyway, the Heat have it down 29 with 41 seconds. They got to turn it on. They got to start hitting more of their shots, or they're going to be out. So single elimination, and Robinson with another shot that's no good, another contested one. Durant taking it up, and Durant with a dangerous pass. I don't know how that got to Harris, but it did. Harris driving in. He's going to take it. That's not going to be good. It's Adebayo guarding. DeAndre is going to try to hit some moves. No, never mind. It's Bruce Brown, and he's going to take a layup, and that's no good. I don't know how many times I said layup this game. Adebayo pass to Nunn. 1 second. No seconds. Does not get a shot off in time. 29 heading for fourth. He'd have to make a big comeback. And our assist of the game, I think this would probably be by Kyrie Irving, but I'm not sure. Oh, nope, it is not by Kyrie. It's the long pass to Harris that ended up in nothing. It's the fourth quarter now. Heat are going to have to lock down here and not allow any layups and hit some shots. We'll see what happens. right now, with how it's going, it looks like Molly will get a bye to the finals if this keeps going at this pace. Layup, no good. DeAndre with another rebound. Man, he's having a good game. And that one is going to be deflected out of bounds. Nunn with a late dive for that ball. 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Heat looked disappointed on the bench. Jordan gets it up top, trying to put the moves on Adebayo. He crosses him up, and he hits the layup. Oh, my God, DeAndre Jordan, 22-9. Robinson has it. He's going to try to take a contested shot again, and that just misses again. Adebayo has it open. He does not take it. Butler takes a contested shot instead. Adebayo with another rebound. He's wide open. He does not take it. He's going to take a contested one, and that is good, a reverse layup. 22-11 now, and see the Heat have shot a little bit better in the second half. Nets have shot worse, actually, so opportunities there for the Heat. Irving with a mismatch on Adebayo, though he is an athletic big. Brown with that outside. A defensive 3-second violation. So the Nets get to shoot a free throw and get the ball back. That is brutal for the Heat, who have been looking to try to come back all second half. Irving with it. He's a very good free throw shooter. Also 3-point shooter, but free throw is what we're focused on. And that one is late, and that is no good. So not able to take advantage of the opportunity, but they think they get a little more time left on the shot clock. And DeAndre has it. He's tired, but he is still going out there. He's going to, I don't know what he's doing. He's just waiting to pass to someone. Durant has it. 3 seconds, 2 seconds, 1 second. And he doesn't get it off in time. Oh, he got it off in time, and he made it. I thought that was no good. I thought that was late, but I guess it wasn't. 24-11 now. This game is basically sealed, signed, sealed, delivered. And a 3 from Robinson. That is no good. Another one rimming out. And Adebayo takes the layup. 24-13. 11-point game, though. It's looking pretty dire for the Heat. Irving to Harris. Harris going to drive, and I think he's going to take a layup, and he got blocked. Adebayo has takeover now because of all these blocks he's had. Ariza has it now to Adebayo. Adebayo kind of shoulders DeAndre out of the way, and he hits the layup. He's getting revenge on DeAndre for bullying him all game. Now he has to take over. 24-15 Nets. 9-point game. It's only 3 possessions. Not too bad. It's really anyone's game still, but the Heat do have to, get stops, and they have to start hitting shots. And DeAndre has it. I think he's going to try to take a layup. Oh, wait. A hook shot, and that is no good. But Durant has it inside, and that's big because that gives extra time to the Nets. That means the Heat have less time to come back. And DeAndre has it. Back to Irving. He's going to drive in, and he's going to take a layup, and that is good. Contested shot, but that basically seals the game here. Nets now up by 11. All the Heat have to do is just try to play for some pride, try to get a little closer. Nice shot by Duncan Robinson, though. I think he's has most of the Heat's points. Him and Adebayo. Irving takes it now. And Brown has it. And he takes the layup, and that is good. 28-17 now. And the Heat really have, they struggle in the first half. They've definitely looked better in the second half. If this started again, it would be a much closer game. But either way, this one is over. DeAndre going to take it. Harris going to take it. Let's see if they try to take another shot before it expires. And he does, but he misses. So Nets win 28-17. Molly is moving on, possibly to the finals. We do know now that Noah is not going to be moving on to the finals. He'll be in the playing game for the finals between him and either Molly or whoever wins the next game.
Yeah, sure.
So that's a win. So some Atlantic Division supremacy so far. Both the Nets and the Knicks in the Atlantic Division, and both teams have won. So, and Kyrie Irving happy post game, I think. Lots of bobbleheads, lots of cardboard heads of him in the stand. More than KD. I don't know if KD will like that. I had to take my shots at the Nets. And looks like some more VC earnings, so that's good. But that's just virtual. But we do. The more important thing is the donations to our charity for this. So if you want to donate, there is a raffle at the end, and it's also for a good cause. So even if you don't win. And it looks like we'll be moving on to our third game if we have everyone here. I don't know if everyone's.
We're waiting for people to come back into the room because we are keeping a limited capacity, of course.
Yeah, so once some people leave, we will have the next matchup, and that's going to be our final match for the first round.
So should we like leave? Yeah.
Okay.
We'll have you guys head out, and so you won, right? Yeah. So we'll have you bring one out too.
Okay.
We'll email you.
Grab
on
lunch.
When? Yeah, grab lunch.
Is it? I mean, like, is it gonna be this game and then I'm back, or?
Well, we're gonna do
Well-
one more game, and then you'll be back. Yeah. So I guess.
Yeah,
Well, isn't it the top two, the teams with the two least differential? She won by 11.
Yeah, so whoever gets the biggest buy, so you might have a buy. We don't really know yet.
Okay, that's fine. Thank you.
But
Sick.
yeah,
Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll email you. Thank you so much.
thanks.
Okay. Let me like uncheck.
Thanks. See ya.
And remember, you could follow Ithaca Esports on social media. You have at Ithaca Esports on Twitter, Ithaca Space Esports on YouTube, at Ithaca Esports on Instagram, and Ithaca College Esports on Facebook. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever it is on that platform. And also subscribe to our Twitch, especially if you have an Amazon Prime thing, because you get a free sub per month. And we'd love you to use it on us. If not, you can just follow our page. Or you can just use a subscription with money if you want. I'm not going to stop you. And you get some, like,
fund our Minecraft server.
yeah, we have some emotes or whatever.
You get the little girl guy. It's fun.
And it looks like we're going to be bringing our next competitors in soon. We just have to sanitize. We have to clear the room a little bit, obviously for COVID precautions and stuff like that. I know last year it was actual basketball, but kind of hard to do with COVID and stuff like that because you have to clean, sharing a basketball is kind of hard to do. So it looks like we got our third competitors in here.
Alrighty. Are the controllers cleaned and everything?
Yeah, everything's good. Chairs are good.
Where are the ones you were using?
The controllers?
Yeah.
They go.
Or did Nick run away with them?
Are they right there on the chair?
Oh.
Yeah. And then.
And we're going to get ready for our third game soon.
Okay.
All right, thanks, Joanne.
Yeah. Wait, where you guys? Oh, yeah, that'd be great.
Mark, we got room for one more, Mark. You made the cut.
Thank you.
Before you guys start, if you haven't signed in, I do need you to sign in over here.
All right. So what's the names of our next competitors we got?
Colette, Renard.
And then,
I don't know, you could ask.
Colette, how do you spell your name?
COL, like that.
Okay.
Do I need to go sign in? Yeah. Thanks.
So one of our competitors is going to be Colette
And then Nick.
and Nick.
And I see
Okay. So Colette and Nick looking for a spot in the next round, and we'll see who they play with. It is random teams, but so far we've had some good teams playing.
I love OBS. It's so easy.
Yeah, they're super comfortable. Well, it's good. The first game was almost went to overtime. And the second game, they didn't know how to play. So
So it was funny.
That was,
Yeah,
it
they
was
said it was
funny.
their first time playing.
Yeah, it's my first time.
Totally fine.
This is as a reminder. This is NBA 2K21 on the Xbox One, the Xbox One. So it's not the new generation stuff, but it is like the newest game. So I haven't played actually the new game. And this is also gonna, if you want to watch this after, you can either watch the Twitch stream again or it'll be on the YouTube Ithaca Space Esports.
Take a seat here.
Alright, we got the new competitors coming in.
Yep, sit wherever you want. It's all you.
And okay, so we got
All right.
Colette
Picking
and
3
Nick.
random teams.
Okay.
And then from that, we're gonna
Oh wait,
so this is how
just
we're gonna
current NBA teams, no all-time teams. Although I love playing with those all-time teams.
So you just hit X, and then it'll randomly do a team for you.
Okay. So that would be my team.
Yeah, the Pacers. So remember the Pacers?
Do I need to remember my players?
Nope, just the team.
Okay. Yeah. I'll do that.
Yeah, it shouldn't be too.
So hit X again.
Right now they're getting the random teams, and Phoenix Suns, that's not a bad team, but we'll see what their third, I think that was their second random one.
And then hit X one more time.
see who they get for that third team. Oh, Phoenix Suns again.
Next one more time.
Portland Trailblazers. So some good teams there for both sides.
You want to be? They're good if you want to be them. What did I get? I just got the late.
So it looks like Colette will be the Portland Trailblazers, and we're still waiting on who Nick will be.
I think I'm gonna go with the Wizards.
Okay, looks like the streaking Wizards. I think they've won like 7 or 9 straight or something like that. They're one of the hottest teams in the NBA. And they got a really good backcourt in Westbrook and Beal. With the Trailblazers have a good backcourt in Lillard and McCollum, and they have a little bit more depth.
This is how you move your guy around. This is how you shoot the ball. This is how you pass the ball. This is how you like try to block a shot. But these are important. Pass and shoot. So if you hit A when you're on defense, you'll switch players.
Okay.
And
Pass and shoot.
Yep.
Execute.
And this is going to be the final match of the first round. And
so when the guy's shooting his shot,
Nick is
top of his shot,
looks like Nick. I know I think this is his Xbox, so he has experience. I don't know if Colette has as much experience, but it should still be a great game. I am excited to see what happens.
part of it you're gonna want to get.
Never heard of Garrison Matthews, to be honest.
Okay. Thank you.
Looks like they're introducing the players. I don't think these are the starters. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe Alex Len's a starter because Thomas Bryant's hurt. You got the Trailblazers mascot waving their flag in the air like they just don't care.
Do a crossover that way, and then behind the back you go like to the side, down is a pullback.
Covington is starting for the Trailblazers. He's kind of made a name for himself over recent years, and this is I don't know, this is a matchup you don't see often, but it's an exciting matchup because these teams are, kind of very good backcourts, two of the best in the NBA. And Lillard and Westbrook constantly feel disrespected, so I'm sure they have motivation here. See the starters for the Trailblazers: it's Nurkic, Covington, McCollum, Lillard, and so I don't know who their small forward is exactly. Anyway, for the Wizards, it's Rui Hachimura, Westbrook, Beal, Len, and I guess Garrison Matthews, whoever that is. Offensive 3 seconds for the Wizards started off. Not a good start for them. And the other starter is Norman Powell. They're a trade deadline acquisition for the Trailblazers. Trailblazers have to pass it in, and they have to go up the court. They have to go up the court, or else they're going to back court. They're going the wrong way. You're going to get 8 seconds. They got 8 seconds. Well, both teams start with the turnovers, so I guess neither mistake really means much.
I have the ball right here, and so you kind of want to get towards the basket, and then you can
Okay, I was confused.
And Westbrook hits a layup. That is good. A good start for the Wizards.
I always confused which is my basket. that I'm supposed to
About to get a 5 second if they don't pass it in.
and then walk forward like that, and you can hold this to go faster. So hold that. Yep. And then hit X. You can hold it, you can shoot.
And a layup, that is blocked. Nurkic gets the rebound. He's going to take it in, and he hits a layup. 2-2 start.
It'll pass to them. So like I want to give it to that guy running up the court. I hit A, and now he has the ball. Yeah, it takes a little bit. Hit A again.
And the Trailblazers have it. Sorry, yeah, the Wizards hit a 3. Trailblazers have it. Now that one was no good. Wizards have it. 3 by Beal. That is no good. Trailblazers got the rebound. Has to pass it up court. McCollum gets it to Covington.
Wherever you are, shoot it. So
And that's a layup, and that is no good, but a foul.
on the outside too.
Okay.
Right there, yep. Do you see that little yellow thing?
Okay, yeah, I think I do.
Yeah.
When it's in the middle.
Yep.
Yeah, okay. I think I saw it like right. I know you had mentioned it before.
Yep.
Okay,
No,
wait.
you got it. That's how all the shots work. Yep.
And that free throw is good. So 5-3 now. They hit 1 of 2. Wizards have a 2-point lead here. 1 minute left in the first. And Beal hits a dunk. 7-3 Wizards. Nice start for them. And that one's a layup hit by Lillard. So 7-5 game. See, Lillard, he's had good numbers post All-Star game. He's an MVP candidate, although he kind of fallen off a little bit recently with Embiid back and Jokic playing so good. And a steal by the Blazers. Nurkic gets it. He shoots a long three-pointer. Almost good. Oh, my God. Westbrook has in the corner now. And Len takes the dunk. 9-5 Wizards. Lillard has it now.
I think
So like, you can shoot from there, like right where you're standing.
And a basket by the Trailblazers. Len now has it outside. Beal, Hachimura open for three, and that is no good. Trailblazers with the rebound. Powell over a lot of people. Nurkic now has it. He's going to drive in, and to McCollum in the corner. He shoots that, and that is no good. But a good shot there. It's pretty wide open, and not a bad release. Matthews now has it. Beal has it open for three. Good. 12-7 Wizards. 5 seconds left in the first. Powell has it. Shoots it. No good. Just missed there. 12-7 at the end of the first.
No, it's okay. If you don't pay attention to the opening, just remember when he's at like his highest point, that's probably what you should release.
So 12-7 to end the first. Post game here. Pretty good scoring. Damian Lillard does not fear nobody, especially Steph Curry. He loves playing against the Warriors. Lillard now has it. Give it to Nurkic. Oh, wait, he has a layup, and that is blocked by Len, but Lillard gets the rebound. He's going to post up, and he gets an offensive 3 seconds.
Stand in paint too long, they give you a violation. Yeah, if you want to shoot like threes and stuff, number 0 and number 3 are your best bet.
Do you follow basketball a lot, Nick?
Yeah. I do. I do enjoy the NBA.
Westbrook takes it inside, gives it to Len, and Len hits the open layup. So 14-7 now, Wizards.
I'm a big Knicks fan, so that's for my. What about you?
Lillard now has it. He has a little bit of a step. He has an open layup, and he will hit that. So 14-9 now.
Yeah.
Westbrook has the dunk, and he hits that. Westbrook with a ferocious dunk there. 16-9 now. And
Ready, shoot a 3 with that guy. So like right at the line, yeah, right there, and just shoot it.
Nurkic pump fake. Gives it to Powell, who's open. He takes the layup, and that is good. A nice little floating backwards layup for Powell. 16-11 Wizards. And looks like Westbrook trying to put moves on Lillard. He does get the step. Takes a mid-range, not great at those, but he does hit that one. And now Lillard has it. Lillard's having a good game so far. Covington goes in for the layup. It says very early, but he doesn't make it. Those usually go in. Now Beal has it. 18-13 Wizards. A very high-scoring game, especially compared to even both games, really. And that's open in the corner, and that is good by Beal. 21-13. Beal has had some nice threes. And that one is late, so that is no good. And a lob, that did not work. And McCollum has to take it up the court. Pass to Nurkic. Nurkic driving in. He gets stopped. He tries to take a hook shot. That is no good. Beal now has it. He's crossing. Westbrook now has it in the corner. He's going to try to spin and win, I guess. And he makes that. A nice contested layup. He loves doing those. 10-point lead. Wizards are opening this one up. 30 seconds left now in the quarter. Covington. Oh, and that is stolen by Matthews. I still don't really know much about him. Oh, and Westbrook not as athletic as he used to be. And Lillard now has it. Worth a shot. Lillard now has a layup, and he just takes it over Len. I don't know what Len was doing out there, but now it's 23-15. 10 seconds left. Wizards can hold for the last shot, but it looks like he is driving in. I don't know if he'll hold for it. Looks like he may. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds left. 2 seconds left. Len open for a dunk. 25-15. 2 seconds left. Has to inbound it. Oh, and he's open. Shoot it. Shoot it. Oh, he does. Not shot. So that is.
Sorry, I didn't know it was something.
made the shot, and there was only 2 seconds left in the shot. So you had to shoot it really quick. Yeah, I like the class. The guy's pretty cool.
And we're in halftime, and I guess
You think of Corey?
that's the
Yeah,
next.
he's cool.
And Bradley Beal have a great first half, and you see 2 blocks by the Wizards. The Wizards are winning, so they've been good.
Isn't it funny, right? And they have like a real NBA promo on the bottom.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's like a real game that's happening.
So we're in halftime, and this is for a spot in the finals, possibly next round. Nick is leading by a decent amount. If he wins by more than 11, he will get a bye to the finals. If he does not, it'll be Molly who gets the bye to the finals. And either way, Noah with the Knicks will be, or I don't know if Noah will play the next game. I don't know if it's with the same team. I'm not 100% sure if it keeps the team or you do randoms again. But either way, they'll be playing the next round. Noah will be playing the next round against whoever, either the winner of this game or Molly. Trailblazers now have it down by 10. And Lillard he's driving inside, and a floater, but that is blocked. He takes the layup after the rebound. That is no good. Westbrook gets the rebound over Nurkic. Nice job by him. Beal is wide open. He's going to take the 3, and no good. Len now has it. Beal open again. No good. Another offensive rebound, though. And he takes the floater, and that is, or the fadeaway, that is good. Lillard now has it going up the court. Oh, he's open. He's open, and that is good. A 3-pointer for the Blazers, 27-18. And Matthews is wide open for 3. No good. Len gets the rebound. Hachimura now open for mid-range, and he gets that one. That is good. 29-18. See, Washington have a really good shooting day. 13 for 18. I don't know if that could sustain if it was over a 12-minute game, but we were obviously only playing 3 minutes. And a shot by McCollum. I think that's the first time he scored today, but that is good. Westbrook now takes it up. And a nice fadeaway by Matthews. 31-20. And that one is no good.
I had an older brother that he tried to explain that sometimes, and I would just
Yeah, it's hard, but somebody like me who plays it all the time.
33-20 Wizards.
Think about it. This is kind of fun. Yeah, it's fun.
And that's a contested layup, and that is good. Nurkic with the athleticism. Nurkic needs to get back, though. And he is not able to get back, and Len gets the dunk. 35-22. And 35-24 now. High-scoring game here. Westbrook now has it. And Beal is wide open, and he will take 3. He misses. He's had a lot of open shots. He's missed a decent amount, though. He's had a very good game overall. Nurkic now has it. He is open. He doesn't really make those shots. That is no good, but Wizards, for some reason, fighting for the rebound, and the Trailblazers get it back.
Colette, how's it going?
good. How are you? How's WSCB going?
It's going. Remote is,
Yeah, that's what's
it's weird, but it's working out because I have Timadre and Celine overseas, so I can just be like, hey, I'm going to sleep. Can you edit this overnight?
Covington now with it to try to rebound it. He has to rebound, inbound every 5 seconds. He does get the 5 seconds.
So confused.
Okay, gives it to Lillard. Lillard taking up court. 37-24 Wizards, a high-scoring game, but Nick does have a decent lead. And he has a tough bait. He's going to get 3 seconds if he doesn't get out. He does get out. McCollum with a contested corner 3. No good. Wizards have a chance to push us to 15. A foul by Nurkic. I think that's a good foul there because Westbrook was running up the court. Now you only have 4 seconds to really set up a shot. But Westbrook takes it. Len with a 3, and that is no good. I guess he could shoot threes. He could shoot some threes. 37-24 going to the fourth, and this keeps pace. Nick will get a bye to the finals. See a nice block by Westbrook there. He is pumped up, but Beal has done more of the scoring, to be honest. Anyway, if you want to follow Ithaca Esports, we have at Ithaca Esports on Twitter, Ithaca Esports on YouTube, at Ithaca Esports on Instagram, and Ithaca College Esports on Facebook. And as always, if you have a Twitch sub available from Amazon Prime, you could definitely give us that subscription, or just follow us if you don't have that, or pay money for a subscription if you want. We got some cool emojis and stuff, and it will always support us and support organizations as well.
You can get a picture of Tenzin with sunglasses on. It's really, it's great. Trust me.
Yes, you can get that picture and a lot of other cool emotes. As Westbrook has his takeover, which means he's going to be even more kind of charging than he usually is. Beal is open for 3, and that is good. He finally hits a 3. He's kind of missed a good amount of them this half. But now it's a 16-point game. Powell now with it from the outside. That is good. Another 3 for the Blazers.
So after this game, I think what who played the last one? She has to play again, right? So you want to email her and get her back? Because I'm gonna have to buy. I have to leave, so that she has to play the next one against Noah.
Noah's still outside.
Yeah, he starts out, so you can just shoot her.
McCollum with the mid-range, and that is good. A nice mid-range here.
Play while we wait, like just mess around or something.
So you're almost done.
Yeah, we're almost done.
And Westbrook driving inside. And Beal now has it. He's going to take a mid-range, and that is good. And that's a nice kind of long 2 for Covington. That's good. Teams trading baskets back and forth. Remember, Nick does have to win by more than 11 to get this bye to the finals. So it's only a 14-point game. But this 3-pointer will help. Now a 16-point game. That's a 3, and that is good. Back and forth these teams are going. 1:30 left. Fader by Westbrook. Not a very good shot. And now Blazers have a chance to get to 11. If they can get it up court. They have to get it up court. Okay, they got it up court. And that's a layup, and that is good. It's a 12-point game, or 11-point game, I'm sorry. And that means right now we don't know who's getting the bye. Right now it's a tie. I'm not sure what the tiebreaker is. It may be points scored, actually. So it could still be Nick, but very close here. Yeah, so point differential. Now it's 13. But Nick has also been a very good sport all game, teaching Colette kind of how to play and, helping kind of teach the game. And Colette's done very good at learning this game. She's a really good shooter for someone who just picked up these 6. 49-39 now, and Westbrook with the layup, and that is good. A 12-point lead now. And Trailblazers now have it. If they can get, they keep this pace up, it might be Molly that gets the bye. As a jump ball there after an offensive rebound by Nurkic. So this big jump ball here. Big jump ball here to see who gets this bye. And Wizards do win it, and that's big because they can go up 14 now. And they do with a Beal dunk. Beal has his takeover now, so 14-point lead now for the Wizards. And Lillard has to get in bounds. He does get in bounds. And Powell with the open mid-range, and that is good. It's 53-4. 12-point game now, and Beal takes it in, and a layup, and that is good, and the 1. And that kind of seals it. I think Nick pretty much steals the bye if he hits this free throw. But a valiant effort from Colette, scoring 41 in this game. Like, that's really good. Great shooting for both teams. And that one is a nice fading away mid-range by Lillard, and that is good. A 13-point game. We're just going to kind of hold for the rest of this game. No shot clock on, but they could also shoot it. 2 seconds. 1 second. No shot. Okay. Good game here. A 56-43 game, and we're going to get
You did a really good job of shooting. That's like the hardest
Nick gets a
part.
bye in the finals, to the finals. And really enjoyed listening to this game. I think just great sportsmanship by both sides in this one. I really enjoyed it. And that's kind of what the game is. You know, you want to have good sportsmanship. That's always great in athletic competition. As we finish the end of the first round.
Yeah, once they all leave, you kind of we can start playing.
You can play the rest. Give it a second.
Yeah, just use some.
Okay, looks like we're going to have an exhibition game possibly.
Yeah, we might as well have to kill some time.
Yeah, let's have an exhibition.
I can take the mic for a second if you
Okay.
want to take a break.
Okay. I mean, I'll also play. Oh, shoot.
Yeah.
I'd play a game if we.
Yeah.
Time.
All right, so here we are. Hope everyone's doing good today. We got 12 viewers. That's pretty good. I mean, you know, for the first event of the day, usually it's not. It usually picks up towards like prime time hours, but I think we're doing pretty good. You can look at the title of our stream and check out the different commands. You can donate to Knackman2727. Thank you for the follow. Oh, we do have 15 now. It did change. It switched over. Yeah, I want to shout out the other student orgs that we're representing or supporting through different people. We got ICHVZ, Esports, of course, and Swish, that is running this event. Also, my favorite, WICB VIC Radio. You can check out all those things, and also ICTV's Game Over for some more great gaming content. Well, now it's up to 15 for me, so hope you guys are doing okay. We're just gonna get to a special bias J. Yes, I am biased. I make no pretenses.
Got $20 so far in the thing.
I'm trying to get more donations. Speak to my grandparents. See what I can pull. Well, if my grandma can figure it out, I'll think she can.
Alrighty. We are going to get moving on a new event soon. Hang in there.
I donated some stuff.
How many people do we have? So we can bring one. We can bring
Well,
one.
technically I'm leaving in like a few minutes with my parents.
Yeah, it'll work because then the actual person can pull it out.
And
Hey, thanks for waiting there. And then
alright. So if you take a look over at the stream title, you can find a bunch of different commands. We are currently raising money for the Community Arts Partnerships Creative Recovery Fund for the local Ithaca area. Also, we are currently partnering with Swish. They are doing a Make-A-Wish fundraiser. So use those commands, give some money to good causes.
showing up means a lot.
And I'll let you know if I get any more donations. Thank you.
We'll have a new game up ready soon. So just give it 1 second and we'll get moving. Alrighty. Looks like we're starting.
I guess I'll get back then.
Wait outside so you can stay here and hang.
I honestly don't mind.
Yeah, I'll get outside for a second. I'm not trying to do
Looks like we'll be moving on to the next round, and this will be a spot in the finals to face.
But if I have to, you go in there and hang out. Yep.
It's going to be Molly and Noah.
He has something to do with his computer.
So
When this ends, I'll either have the Worms WMD players go a little long, or I'll figure something out.
have an intermission.
Wrong button.
As always, you can follow us at
Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
looks like they accidentally started. But anyway, you could follow Ithaca at Ithaca Esports on Twitter, Ithaca Esports on YouTube. There's a space between Ithaca and Esports. At Ithaca Esports on Instagram and Ithaca College Esports on Facebook. And looks like they're going to be doing teams. It's going to be different teams than the first time. This will be to face Nick in the finals, and
How do I?
as always, if you subscribe, use your Amazon Prime free sub, or just subscribe or follow or whatever. I'm Michael Memes, and happy to call this 2K tournament. And I'm not sure which teams each.
No Blazers.
Okay, looks like Noah is the Blazers, and it's the back to. Okay, Noah is the Blazers, and Molly is the Nets. Molly gets the team she won with in the second game of our series, but a little bit tougher competition now. A little bit of tougher competition.
You want switch Kyrie to Harris. So go up to Harris and then Jack.
Noah was with the Knicks his first game, and he won by 3 over Arakat. If he just had a buzzer beater go off a little bit late, and Molly crushed Dan with the Nets against the Heat. DeAndre Jordan dominated that game, and now they're facing each other. And the tip is won by Nurkic. And Nurkic wide open for the dunk. Trailblazers take a nice 2-0 lead. Irving has it now. He's going to try to... Oh, he gets a backcourt there. Not a good start by the Nets. That sometimes happens. I've done that before as well, trying to make some moves, and just accidentally a little step back, and then suddenly you have a backcourt violation. Anyway, the Trailblazers now have it. And a three-pointer, and that is no good. Nets get the rebound. And Jordan has it. He's not a very good ball handler. Now goes to Irving, who is a better ball handler. He's getting doubled. Gives to Brown, who's going to try to maybe drive in. We'll see. Harris now is in the corner. He's going to try to drive in. A layup, no good. But DeAndre Jordan, another offensive rebound. But he's going to have to shoot it. Or you get 3 seconds. He's going to get 3 seconds possibly. He didn't get it 3 seconds for some reason. A shot is no good by Durant. Blazers now taking it up. McCollum open for 3. No, good. 5-0 Blazers. Nice find in the corner. Irving now taking it up. Harris has in the corner. He's going to drive. He's going to take a layup, and that is blocked. The Trailblazers defense swarming in there. Harris not known for his athleticism, though he can take the ball inside if need be. Pass now to Irving. He's getting guarded by Lillard. Irving driving in. He's going to try to take a spin layup, and that is good. Irving just so impressive. And now it looks like Lillard, with a nice sidewinder dunk. He can dunk. He was in the dunk contest once, actually. Not as athletic now, but still really athletic. He's one of the better point guards in the NBA. Harris now has it. He's going to take it to the middle. Pass to Jordan. He has a layup, and that is good. Jordan, they're going to feed him inside. Nurkic now with a reverse layup, and that is good. So teams kind of attacking the inside. A minute left in the first quarter. It's been very fast paced. Remember, 3-minute quarters, 75 game speed. So these go quick, which is how we're able to get all these games in. If it was too long, then it would be very long. A miss by Harris on a jump shot. So now Blazers have a chance to make it, to get to double digits here before the end of the quarter. Powell. McCollum open for 3 at Green, and that is good. 12-4 Trailblazers. 30 seconds left in the first. And a foul by Lillard. A little unnecessary there, but whatever. Durant to inbound it, and that is deflected and stolen. And another deflection, but Powell gets it back. And he passed to Lillard, and that is good. So 14-4. Opening up it early. Brown now taking it inside, and a layup, and that is good. Going back to their bread and butter of layups. 14-6 Trailblazers. 10 seconds left in the quarter. They could hold for the final shot if they want. And McCollum is wide open, though, and he takes that, and that is no good. And that is the end of the quarter. 14-6 Trailblazers. An exciting first quarter here.
My friend just texted me the funniest thing. Hit a deer last night.
And it looks like we're getting hosted by Mago Berry, so thank you for that. Thank you for hosting our stream.
Sometimes just needs a good kick.
Jordan now has it inside. He's going to try to take it on Nurkic. He's not able to. He takes the mid-range. That is no good. He is not the best with those mid-ranges. Trailblazers now have it. Lillard trying to cross up Durant to McCollum to Lillard, who's open, and that is no good. Irving now taking it up the court. He's going to get fouled. Keep fouling him. Carmelo Anthony, not known for his great defense either. It looks like one of the teams is the Trailblazers are putting in their bench, maybe. Yeah, they're going to put in their bench, so that's an interesting move there. Especially with the Nets kind of keeping in their starters the entire game, probably. Irving now has it. He's going to drive in, and he's going to take the layup, and that is no good, but a foul by Yusuf Nurkic. Kind of hesitated a little to try to get that foul. Free throws for the Nets. These are pretty big, and that one is no good. It's an early release. And a three for, I don't even know who that, Ellaby? I don't know, whatever. That's a three for the Trailblazers. Oh, that's a steal by McCollum. Oh my God, Ellaby showing out. I don't even know who this guy is, but he's got 5 points already. 19-7 Trailblazers. Harris now has it. He's going to try to drive in. Tip it to Jordan. He's going to take the layup, and that is good. Jordan, great game. Again, DeAndre Jordan is a beast. And a foul by Kevin Durant on, it looks like, Enes Kanter, who's good on offense and is awful on defense. I know this is a Knicks fan. He hits both free throws, though. It's 21-9 now. Blazers really high scoring this first half. And a cross up. Harris now going to take it to Jordan. Jordan trying to take a baby hook. That is no good. Kanter with, I guess, good defense, which is rare. Now McCollum with it. He's going to try to pick and roll. Covington with a wide open shot. That is good. Irving now has it. Nets need to start scoring. They're down by 15. It's going to get unmanageable soon enough. Irving drives in, takes the reverse layup, and no good. A little weird 2K animation that caused it to be no good. It looked like an open layup. Little in the corner to Kanter. That is a dunk. 26-9. Bruce Brown driving in to Irving. He's going to drive in. A reverse layup again. He's just being unnecessary moves, but good. 26-11. Nets break their scoring drought. 22 seconds. So Nets should get the final shot, but you never know. Jordan has to probably drive up or pass it. Good, yeah. Irving has it to Brown. He's open. He's going to drive in. Layup over Kanter, and that's good. Kanter, not much of an intimidating presence inside. 2 seconds, 1 second, 0. Takes it. No good. So halftime, it is 26-11. And as you see at halftime, the Trailblazers with a really good shooting percent, 67% from the field, as we're not blocking Kenny Smith as much now with ourselves. This is
I'm always impressed with like how many different like situations.
26-13, actually. That's my bad. Nets have it. Bruce Brown. And the Nets have kept their starters in the entire game to try to win this game. And a layup, and that is good. So 26-15. And a dunk, a emphatic dunk by Damian Lillard. Trying to block the inbound, but Irving does get it. And he's going to try to pass to Durant. Durant going to get a foul and one. Big and one by Kevin Durant. He can get us to 10. Let's see what happens with the free throw, though. That's a good release, and that is good. The 28-18 now. 28-18. Nets get the ball. They have a chance to get it to within single digits. Oh, that is not going to work. But it is rebounded by Irving somehow, and he's going to drive in. And he's going to take a layup, and that is good. So 8-point game now. Molly is closing the gap. But now a foul and one by DeAndre Jordan with the foul and Lillard with a shot. And that is big. Ends that little run by the Nets. 31-20 now. And the Blazers steal it. And Lillard now has it. McCollum back to Lillard. And Nurkic with the layup, and that is good. Brown had no chance. And looks like pressing. He has to inbound it, though. And now the Blazers looking to expand their lead. Lillard with a three, and that is good. 36-20, Trailblazers. Brown now taking it. Irving driving in. And he gets a foul and one. 36-22 now. Another and one. Just getting ahead, just waiting enough where the Blazers will foul them. And that one is good. So another N1. Nets are still in it. Blazers have a decent lead, but you never know. But that one is going to be a three-pointer, and that is good. Spans their lead 39-23. Now 39-25 after that layup. Oh, a deep three, and that is good. I think he has limitless range. It's not something he usually contests, but hits it from way out there. 42-25 now. Bruce Brown with a layup, though, to counter. Blazers did a good job of responding to the Nets getting into single digits, as Lillard's about to get another dunk. And Nets trying to inbound it. They do get it inbounded. Brown, he's got an open lane, and that is good. Another layup for Bruce Brown. 10 points for Bruce Brown. Not expected that he'd be scoring a third of their team's points, but it's what happens. And Lillard with an emphatic dunk. He's taken over this game. I think he already has at least 15. 19. Can't see on the top row. Oh, no, I can. 19 points for Lillard. Durant now has it. 2 seconds, 1 second. He's got to shoot it. And that is good. A buzzer beater by Kevin Durant, and it's 46-31 heading into the fourth. Now in the fourth quarter, so you see the assist of the game. Let's see what it is. Lillard to Nurkic for that nice layup. Lillard still with that takeover. I don't know how much longer he has left. Looks like about half of the bar left, unless that's his stamina. And a steal there, though. Nets get it, looking to close that gap. Brown to Durant. Durant takes it in, and he hits the layup. He's really good at those. 46-33 now. 2.5 minutes left. Nurkic with the pick, and a 3 by Lillard, and that is good. That pick and roll is working really well for the Blazers. Irving now with it. He's going to pass to Jordan. Jordan's going to try to get something going. He hasn't really done much in this half. Harris now. He's not going to do anything. Irving driving in. He's going to take the layup. A really crazy layup, but he makes that. It's fun watching Irving take those layups. And a nice move there by Lillard. 24 points for him now. Have an outstanding game. It is Dame time every time right now. Brown with the missed shot. Jordan with the rebound. Passed out to Durant. Durant going to drive in, and he hits that layup. So down to 14. But this game is pretty, you can pretty much put a bow on this game, but it's still, still have a chance. Miracles do happen. See more highlight plays from Damian Lillard, obviously. 26 points for Lillard. Man, what a game for him. And that is an open layup for Harris, and that is good. Nice move by him there. That's doing a great job moving the ball around today. But not enough to get the victory. Lillard just insane. And try to get some action with McCollum. So that is Lillard again. 28 points for him. Could get 30 points in a 3-minute game, which is pretty impressive if you extrapolate it to an actual game when it would be 120 points. Anyway, Jordan trying to post up Nurkic. And that hits that layup, and that is good. 55-41 now. 45 seconds left. Lillard trying to get to 30. Melo sets the pick. Oh, he crushes up Kyrie Irving. Hits the layup. That is good. Oh, my God. He snapped Kyrie's ankle. That's what usually Kyrie does. But this time, it's the other way around. Irving now, he's going to try to get revenge, and he does hit that layup, but he does not snap Damian Lillard's ankles. Lillard also has 5 assists, so he's been moving the ball around as well, and he's had a good shot efficiency as he hits that dunk. This could be the last possession of the game. I don't think it will be, though, because the Nets do want to score. Bruce Brown now taking the layup, and that is good. So 14 seconds left. We'll see if the Blazers just hold it till the end, or they do try to score more with Lillard. Winner of this game will face Nick. And a block by DeAndre Jordan. And Simmons open for 3, and that is good. 62-45, and that probably will be the final score unless they score here. Nope. 62-45. And Noah moves on to the finals to face Nick. So see what happens there. And should be a great finals matchup. Both them showing really good performance on the court. And
Who's on the others?
it is Nick against Noah.
Noah.
Yes, we didn't finish it for that last game.
No, that's okay.
Wait, what?
Nope.
Were you just
My
like
finger was just off, so it just typed the wrong thing.
Oh my God, that's funny. Anyway,
Yeah, just so you know, before I transitioned the scene, I had it as Nick versus Blarg. I should have kept it. Honestly.
yeah, that would be funny if we just kept it. We didn't realize until the end.
Yeah.
Anyway, thank you all for watching this stream, NBA 2K tournament. We got a lot of more great events throughout the day, so keep tuned in even after this tournament's done. It looks like we have 10 viewers right now, but that's pretty good. And obviously, if you want it, tell your friends about this so we get more viewers and donate to our cause. And a heavyweight matchup here in the finals. Nick and Noah, both of them showing great prowess on the court.
All right.
Both of them having blowouts in their last game.
Almost 17. You want home or away?
You can take home if you want. You won by a big amount.
Let's see what teams they get here.
That's the problem.
I know Nick is a Knicks fan, so I don't know if he gets the Knicks, if he'll choose them or he'll choose a better team.
I'll take the 6. I can guard you.
Wait, was
Oh, T.
That doesn't count. That doesn't count.
Give me the Knicks.
I can't believe Tyson Chandler at center. Oh my God.
Oh, man. Zion is pretty dirty in this game.
Oh yeah, I don't think you're taking the Rockets.
You want to pick teams for each other, see if we go with it, or do you want to just do? You want to do Warriors? I'll do Sixers. I don't care either way.
I'm probably not going to pick the Warriors, to be honest.
Probably take the Pelicans.
I'm probably going to take the Pelicans. I'm going to go with the Warriors.
So a non-playoff team in this one for the first time, but Pelicans are a very talented team if he does that. Or if the Warriors,
Like, I don't really want, like,
if it is the Warriors, he's just going to shoot trees with Curry.
way deeper.
Nets have a little bit more depth. I mean, the Pelicans have a little more depth against the 76ers.
For the last game?
You guys do it.
Does anyone have an SD card on that by any chance?
I did not. I got it.
I may.
How much time do we have? We have the room till 3, right? What time is it? 2 something? 2?
So they'll change the quarter length here.
Do you want?
Then should we do 5?
5 makes sense.
That's good.
So 5 minutes. It'll be a little high scoring than these other games.
Yeah, keep it on. Keep it on. You want to make it all points to the pro?
Game speed is now 70.
More shots. Who
Yeah,
cares?
exactly.
They still have fatigue on, but no injuries, which is good because you don't want to have that happen. That would be unfortunate if someone gets injured.
Big game. I like this team.
This should be a very exciting game.
The Sixers, Ben Simmons.
Zion Williamson against.
Going jerseys.
I don't know why it showed initially Ben Simmons instead of Joel Embiid, but now they show Joel Embiid, so okay.
You going with the white one?
Embiid makes Zion look small, which is kind of crazy.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go with these white ones.
Zion's such a
They're kind of clean.
tremendous figure.
So just pick a dark one.
And it looks like they're changing up the jerseys, going up with that kind of that. Well, they shouldn't. Hopefully, they both don't wear the same color jersey because that would be very unfortunate. Looks like Pelicans in their reds, Philadelphia in their whites, and we're gonna get started with the finals. Let's see if there are any changes to the starting lineups for either team. Looks like Wenyen Gabriel starting. He's only an 80. No, he's not gonna start. Okay. We got Hernan Gomez off the bench. I enjoyed him when he was on the Knicks. And then he got traded. And then Porzingis got traded. Wait. Oh, that's the bench unit. I thought for a sec Simmons was on the bench. That didn't make sense. Also, I love how Seth Curry and George Hill have the same stance in their photos. Very original. Power stance. And Embiid's thanking the fans. And Seth Curry with the shot, Steph Curry with the pop, or whatever it goes. I think he's starting. And is that's
Just going to dump the Zion the whole game.
it's going to be like just like the first game. Just like the first game that Noah played, you have a really, physical figure at power forward. First game it was Giannis, now it's Zion Williamson. So we'll see how he handles it. And a nice dunk by Ben Simmons. And it looks like a little bit of a half-court press from Noah. Bledsoe now. Bledsoe was a trade acquisition for the team when they traded Drew Holiday away. And they also got Jordan. And that one is good. And I think these teams also traded. I believe that's... Oh, no, never mind. George Hill was part of that trade, but now he's on the Sixers. And that was a good shot. Michael Mamas on the call. Steven Adams, a menacing figure inside, stops Simmons there, but he gets the rebound. Curry on the outside. Let's see if they try some pick and roll action, and that's a 3, and that is no good. But Embiid with a rebound, and an open 3 for, I think that was to Danny Green. That is good. Zion Williamson driving inside layup, no good. Curry going down court. Green, another shot that is good. Green, who tends to trend on Twitter every day he plays. And that is a bad pass. That is stolen. So Pelicans off to a really tough start early. Philadelphia can expand it to 8 points possibly on this possession. Embiid with the mid-range, and that is good. Beat a dominating figure. Adams is going to have a tough task today. Bledsoe driving in, a layup, and that is good and one. A much-needed shot for Nick. That free throw is good. So a 5-9 game. And because it's 5 minutes, it's going to... Oh, what a dunk by Simmons. Absolutely nasty. Zion now has it in the corner. He's getting guarded by Harris. Harris is a pretty good defender, but, Zion is bigger than him. And in the pick and roll here, ball lob to Zion, a reverse dunk. Was probably expecting that to eventually happen. Oh, ball. He's going to try to get a steal. He does not get it. Simmons driving inside, and another dunk. Lonzo Ball. Oh, my God. Zion going to try to do something again. Pump fake, crossover. Gives to Ingram. That's a running shot. That's no good. 76ers down the court again. Simmons to Harris. That is another dunk here. Bledsoe now has it. Ingram with it in the corner. Ooh, another steal. A pick and roll did not work. Played it perfectly. And Curry with the layup. 17-7. And a nice pump fake by Ball, and he finally hits a shot. Finally does something besides getting blown by Simmons. Now Simmons blows by again and does another crazy dunk. Simmons almost outscoring the Pelicans, but Zion does hit that layup. The Pelicans are going to be running around Zion, and surprisingly, the 76ers are not running around Embiid right now. They're running around Simmons, who's pretty good this game. Ball's a tall point guard, and it's surprising he's struggling this much, but Simmons is just he's a point guard, but he also can play like a power forward. Like he played power forward last playoffs, I believe, for part of it. And Williamson with a runner, and that is, I don't know how he made that, but he made it. 21-13. And they're just playing for Simons, like just not letting him shoot the mid-range. He's just... Good defense by the Pelicans here. And Simmons misses that one, so that's the best possession they've had so far. Give Adams, he's going to drive it up, and Bledsoe's open for a mid-range, and that is good. So 21-15 now. (21-15) Sixers. Harris with it, trying to do a pick and roll. We'll see how that goes. Embiid now has it, guarded by Adams. They didn't get the switch they wanted, possibly. 3 seconds left in the quarter. Harris, fade away, no good. 21-15. Pelicans clamp it down at the end of the quarter. We'll see if this can continue. And we'll see what subs are made with this 5-minute quarters. Timeout by the Pelicans. Looks like they may be making some subs here, or maybe just replenishing their players' energy. Not sure which. Anyway, if you want to follow us at Ithaca Esports on Twitter, Ithaca Esports on YouTube, at Ithaca Esports on Instagram, and Ithaca College Esports on Facebook. Follow, like, subscribe, whatever it is for that channel or for that platform. And looks like there is some substitutions here. Looks like the Pelicans bench is in. The 76ers bench is in as well. Nunali with a 3, and that is good. Oh, wait. Yeah, that is good. James Nunali, I think, or yeah, I think Nunali. Oh, a crossover by Hill. The former Pelican hits the mid-range. Ooh. Oh, a steal by the 76ers. And another steal by James Johnson, I believe. And that is Marshall to Lewis Jr. Out to Johnson for 3, and that is good. 21-23. They cut it to 2. Looked like a blowout early, but Nick clamping down the defense, getting more offense, and 2-point game. Pick and roll here for Hill, and he was open for layup, didn't take it. Hernan Gomez guarding Howard now. Howard trying to body Hernan Gomez. He isn't like he was in his Orlando days, but he still hits that shot. 25-21. Looks like Ben will be coming back in at point guard, which he has done. He did it for the Lakers when they had their point guards injured. But he doesn't usually play for this team. Pick a fadeaway, and that is no good. George Hill taking it up now. He's going to veteran point guard. He's been with a good amount of teams. Most notably, I would say, for the Pacers. And that one is no good. And that they have some numbers, but they're kind of leaving it, letting it set up the offense, kind of. Oh, a steal, another steal. That George Hill, a lob, and Dwight Howard not back in his Orlando. His Orlando days he would get it, but that did not work. Looks like they're going to be substituting their starters back in. And that is a layup, and that is good. Me neither. That is a nice layup there by Shake Milton. And almost a steal in the inbound, but instead a foul by George Hill. And looks like the starters are going to be back in. And the Pelicans still have some of the bench in there, but they do have Ingram back in. They have Zion back in, so they're 2 best starters. And that's a 3, and that is no good. Tried to use pick and roll, but did not work. And Simmons back on the break. Layup over Ingram, and that is good. Simmons having an excellent game. 12 points already for him. And a drive by, oh, what a dunk by Brandon Ingram. Ferocious slam. Trying to guard Simmons with Ingram, an interesting strategy, but he takes that nice banker and gets that. It's a tough challenge guarding Simmons. And really the Pelicans started making their comeback mostly when Simmons was out of the game. So Zion taking it. That's a layup. That is good. Maybe the only person on the Pelicans that could really guard Simmons could be Zion, but Zion isn't as fast as Simmons, and he's not really a point guard. He's a power forward. Hernan Gomez with the rebound after the missed layup by by Simmons. Zion now taking it, a layup. I'm surprised he didn't dunk that. Oh, it misses. I should have dunked it. 31-27. Embiid with the mid-range, and that's going to be good. Embiid has the range. He's a very tough cover. Ingram with it now to Johnson. Ingram with a pick. Takes a 3, a little bit late contest, and that is good. A 3-point game now. And that one's no good. So at the half, it's 33-30. Great game here. Looked like all 76 at the beginning, but a good comeback by Nick. And now it's a 3-point game. But yeah, Simmons as you can see, Simmons had a great game there. And both teams are shooting really well from the field. Don't know if that can be the same for the second half, but they're great offensive players, both teams. And it looks like, yeah, they didn't put starters in, so it looks like they're going to try to do that.
No, it's not working.
Or it looks like they're going to change the coaching it to
Matchups.
it change the defensive settings on Ben Simmons to try to make it. Oh, looks like they're going to put Ingram on him.
Makes sense.
Hey, he's been doing all right. He hasn't gotten scored on every time, so it's a win.
Trying to go with Simmons, the Ingram as the primary. Oh, a dunk and one by Eric Bledsoe, and the Pelicans can tie the game.
Give him a little love tap.
Bledsoe used to be a really good dunker when he was on the Suns. Still can dunk it, but not as crazily as he used to be. He was in a few dunk contests, I believe. Simmons, they're leaving him open for three because he can't shoot. I think he's like a 25.3-point rating, I think. At the mid-range line, they're still not fully guarded. Oh, a dunk and one!
That's crazy.
Ingram not able to keep up with him there. And the free throw is good. Simmons does struggle a little bit with free throws, but he's gotten better as his career has gone on. Oh, and that one deflected, but still Lonzo gets it. Bledsoe to Ingram. Bledsoe gets it back. Zion has it now in the corner. And he's going to drive in, and that's a reverse slam-a-jam-a dunk. 36-35 now. Simmons taking it inside. He's going to get the dunk. And another now. So he's been pressuring the Pelicans on the front court. Hasn't led to much, but. And a layup by Zion. That's good. He started to heat up.
Who's hitting more layups?
38-37 Philadelphia now. And Simmons takes it inside. I don't know why he switched off to Ingram. That is good. 40-37 Philadelphia. Bledsoe now has it, guarded by Seth Curry. Ingram's getting guarded by Danny Green. And that's a nice shot. That is good. 40-39 Philadelphia. And, it was an excellent shot, but it was blocked, but then Embiid cleans it up. Just frustrating there. You finally stopped Simmons, but Embiid right there to get that rebound. And a foul by Simmons trying to get the steal. And Johnson's open in the corner. He's going to drive in. He's going to pass it back out to Wundu. Ball driving in. He's going to take a layup over Hill, but that is no good. Embiid with the rebound. He's going to pass it up to Seth Curry. He's going to try to take it over Ball, and no good, but the foul by Eric Bledsoe. Curry, a great free throw shooter, almost as good as his brother. It looks like going to be some more substitutions. So I think it's Kira Lewis Jr. That's what his name is. I believe that's what I have, if I have it correct. Ball taken up now. Lonzo Ball for three. He's gotten better at that, but no good. But Adams gets the rebound. He decides not to take it back up. Gives it out to Bledsoe for three. No good. And I'm not sure who that is. It is a Pelicans ball. I thought it was off Adams, but it looks like Embiid had it last. Johnson trying to inbound it. Gets to Ball. To Johnson. Ball takes the mid-range, and that's going to be no good. Ball was wide open there. That's brutal. And now Curry with a three. That's good. The bleed is back up to 8. Bench struggling for the Pelicans. They were great in the first half, but not so good in this quarter. To Lewis. To Awundu. Takes the layup, but he's swatted by Embiid. And Embiid said, no, not today. Johnson now inbounding it to, looks like it's Ball. Oh, that is stolen. Pressure, and it's a stolen ball. Another unnecessary foul by James Johnson. George Hill trying to cross up Ball. I don't know if he has those moves anymore. Try to do a pick. Howard now has it, but he can't really shoot. Trying to post up Adams. Tybal. He hasn't really got the ball much. Hill now has it. 2 seconds. 1 second. That is no good. Lewis Jr. taking it up, and and that's a blocked layup. Accidental pause there.
How do you intentionally foul?
Okay, now Hill has it. A foul there. And looks like Hill's going to take the free throw. They were the bonus. A little unnecessary foul there. Now it's going to be a double-digit lead.
Lonzo Ball really sold that whole quarter, and he's not good.
No wonder they don't want to give him an extension this offseason. Anyway, missed shot by Ingram, and he'll have a chance to take a bigger lead. But Adams with the block, a critical block there. Bledsoe, and gives it to Lewis, and that's a layup. Bledsoe had an open shot, decides to pass it, get his assist numbers up. 8-point game now. George Hill trying to pick and roll again, and does not really work. And Zion gets the rebound. He has takeover. I don't even know how. He hasn't scored in a while, and he gets it stolen. He really should have passed that out. And a foul, and one. Mike Scott. And that's 11-point game. A big change of momentum. And a pass to Williamson, dangerous, but he gets the dunk, a reverse dunk. Nice. Williamson just showing off here. And a layup by George Hill. They had trouble guarding the Pacers point guards today. And open layup for Lewis. Lewis has had a good game off the bench. Maybe you keep him in. He may be kept in for Lonzo in the fourth. We'll see what happens. And a steal there by Zion to Lewis. And Lewis gets the dunk. Actually, that wasn't Zion with the steal. That's my bad. Bledsoe with the steal. 2 seconds, 1 second. Stolen. Timeout with 9/10 of a second left. Trying to get the final shot of the quarter. Pretty important because it's only a 7-point game, and you get another shot that makes it all the much closer for the fourth quarter. Franklin the dog celebrating. And that was stolen, and so no shot down the quarter. And it's still very close, but 76ers did have a really good third quarter, and they have a decent-sized lead. It's a 7-point game, and the starters are all in for the Pelicans except for Lonzo Ball. Kira Lewis Jr. stays in the game. He's been rewarded for his great play, and Lonzo has not had a good game. He couldn't guard, he couldn't shoot, so he's out. LeVar Ball is fuming on the sidelines. And that one is a foul. Is that nope, it's not a flagrant, but it's a shooting foul on Brandon Ingram. And Simmons going to take some free throws. He gets 22 points, and he makes both of them.
What am I going to do?
Williamson now has it up top. He's going to try to take it in. He's going to give it to Adams, who's open, and he takes a contested layup, and that is no good. Adams not a great free throw shooter, but these are pretty big ones here. See, 43%. Yeah, he misses the first one, and he misses the second one. So a lost possession there because Adams can't shoot free throws for his life. Curry now has it in the corner. Simmons posting up. And Zion blocks it, but Embiid gets it back, and he hits that layup. So whenever time Simmons has failed on offense, Embiid's been right there to clean him up. Ingram now has it in the corner. 11-point lead for the Sixers. Chase that jump shot, and that's not a good release, and that's no good. And that's a dunk. And that's a 13-point lead for the Sixers. Looks like they're going to put the starters back in. So it looks like Lonzo will be coming back in. Lewis move did not work out. A three for Ingram. No good. Simmons trying to drive in, and that's not a good shot. Good stop by Ingram there, but time is running out on the... Ooh, Bledsoe had an open three, did not take it, but Ingram takes a three, and that is good. 10-point game now. And a foul by Ingram. It looks like a shooting foul, so another time in the line for Simmons. Simmons at the line, and he misses one. He finally misses a free throw. That's an opportunity for the Pelicans, and he makes the second one now. So 1 for 2 from the line for Simmons. Williamson up top, trying to get an ISO here.
Did you check in the
And a layup, and that is good. It's a 9-point game now. Nick slowly closing the gap with under 3 minutes to play. And just Simmons in for a layup, and that is good. And a steal on the inbound. Sloppy play there, and Simmons gets the dunk, and he has takeover. I think it's lockdown defender takeover. 13-point game again. Williamson takes the layup, or the shot, and that's no good, but a foul by Embiid. Big free throws here once again. Simmons driving in. That's another dunk. Simmons at 32 points. Ingram has not worked as an assignment on him. Zion with the layup, though, and Harris has not been good at guarding Zion either. Simmons now, and they're trying to press him up top. I'm not sure why, and he gets another easy dunk. 13-point game again. See that shooting percentage. Really good for both teams. And a 3 for Ingram, and that is good. A green release there. 10-point game. Need to start hitting those threes, or and a foul by Ingram. Minute 30 left. Challenge call. Oh, wow. You can do that. And that one's good. Another layup for Ben Simmons. He's had basically I think all of his points have been in the paint, except for the free throws. Zion with another layup, and that is good. Zion started to heat up. He has 22 points, but getting outplayed by Simmons. And that one is good and one. Simmons cannot be stopped. And that free throw is good and almost 40 points. And extrapolate that again, but I'm good. But it would be a lot of points. Ingram with the corner 3, and that is good. So back to 10-point game. Minute 11 left. Game is almost done, but several threes and back in it. And a steal there. That's big. Bledsoe down the court, and he takes the layup, and that is swatted by Embiid. Embiid with the chase down block. Ingram taking it in. Give it to Adams. Adams taking the layup, and that is no good. Adams, not a good shooter. 10-point game now, and Sixers going to steal it here possibly. Yep, and that is good. And that's basically seals it here. It's a 12-point game with 40 seconds left. Going to have to rush down the court here. Zion with the layup, and that is no good. Gets the rebound. Takes the layup, no good. So that will do it, and you have to think, Eric, he lost by 3 in the first round, so he might be thinking, I could have made it to the finals. I had a different path, but obviously that did not happen. You had to face the champion in the first round. 14-point game now, and this is basically over. Let's see if Simmons goes for another shot. He does. Self-alley-oop, celebratory. 80 points in a 5-minute game. Pretty impressive. And let's see if Ingram takes a shot at the buzzer, and it is good with 1 second left. See if Simmons takes a 3. Take a 3. Oh, almost made it. 45 points for Simmons. Carries the Sixers over the Pelicans. And the winner of the 2K tournament is Noah. Look at that box score. 20 for 28, 12 dunks. Yeah, it kind of says it. That says all you need to know about this game.